Hard AF Seltzer is now live in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today, click on the store locator, and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy. Send it.
Incoming!
Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Oh, JB's.
Hello.
Man, I'm sorry to make you work late last night. I apologize. You had great commentary last night during the national championship game for the live watch on Drinkin, Bros.
Yeah, the best commentary was probably me taking a long time to remember who was playing. Right? People love that. Do you even know who's playing?
Oh, man.
I feel like I knew.
Yeah.
But I second-guessed myself because I wasn't watching.
You got it. You nailed it last night, so you were good.
Yep.
You were good. Appreciate everybody tuning in last night. We had a blast. Too much of a blast for some people. Mills blacked out in the studio.
Really?
Yeah, Rye guy. Love you, Ryan Mills.
Getting high on his own supply.
Well,
you
he
know?
definitely was. I was surprised because we had the same amount, and he was down, and I was, it's just another Tuesday at the JOB.
Don't ever try and can for can with you.
No, that's a mistake. It's definitely a mistake for everyone involved.
Right.
And he learned the hard way last night, which is fine. But thank you again for everybody who turned in for the Nooners, for Drinkin' Bros fans, for Crime Corner, for all of it. Because some people were in the chat were asking for Jessie last night.
Oh.
And I was like, great, we'll give her a call at halftime. We'll do it. We'll get her on. But I can tell you, she doesn't give a shit about the goddamn game.
That's not true. That's not
I
true.
wish you were, I wish you were.
Yeah.
But let's get into it real quick here, since you guys did spend 3 hours and 45 minutes of your lives with us last night, the highs and lows and everything of it. First of all, great game. Lived up to any title game that you don't have a dog in the fight. You just want to see a great game. It was a great game. The story of Curt Cignetti and turning around that program and by the way, Bob, you and I were texting back and forth when we got home last night about the presser and everything that was going on. And Cignetti did say, the game has changed, and I did it. He was not humble about it whatsoever, and he's correct. And I love him for it. I love people who are so brash and flamboyant and actually back it up, and he did.
I mean, he has one of the hardest quotes in college football history.
Bob, I might argue to say it is the hardest quote of sports maybe ever. 2 years ago, Jesse, when he got hired there, they said, hey, why do you think you're a good fit for this job and how you can turn this program around? His response was, I win. Google me.
Okay.
deadpan into camera.
That's cool.
2 years later, he wins a national championship with a team that was the second worst football team in the history of college football.
The worst when he took over, but they won enough games in the last 2 years that Northwestern slid beneath them.
Right, by like one game.
Yeah.
And to do what he did is impossible. To crack a code like that, and I've talked about this on every single show we do for years, nothing impresses me more when you take a simple idea, execute it that no one has ever done before, and then you just sit there. It's like that meme with like Future and Drake where you're like, oh, and he did it. And now everybody else is going to copy it. And even he said last night, Bob, later on the night, he goes, I don't know if we'll be able to replicate this next year or for a while, but we're on the right path. And I like that he was honest about it because, yeah, you're going to lose almost every single member of your team because they're old as shit. But, like, I think he's also aware that everybody's going to copy his formula. And to me, it doesn't matter. He was the first to do it. That is the greatest coaching performance of all time. And that guy deserves a statue and all the things. I don't give a shit if Indiana loses every other game for the next 6 years. All of it was worth it for this season for those guys, and congratulations. Now, I also want to congratulate the cameraman for ESPN last night.
Yep.
Because this was, Bob, one would say even maybe bolder than Kurt Cignetti's statements about his team and himself, I win, Google me, is a cameraman willing to risk it all. Just risk his job, risk going home to his wife, whatever it is, by panning to Abella Danger, the porn star, during the game.
Right.
Are we allowed to show this? I think we are on is it on Twitter?
It's on Twitter, but it's a screen. I mean, I can show you.
It's one of those things.
That'll work. I think
show
that'll
you the
work.
still.
Yeah, that'll work because we're going to see the same thing. Just a perfect shot of her that is up close. She looks great. She's got all the makeup. Like it looked like she might have been in the makeup trailer for ESPN and just went on the field. This is a movie star look, or a porn star look, but with better makeup. I mean, and they cut to her. She's a diehard Miami fan. God bless her heart.
Sure.
And every single
Still a
person, it was like that
person.
DiCaprio scene in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Is everybody, and it just swept social media and immediately, and everybody knew. Mm-hmm. Obviously, this was Abella Danger.
Right.
People were talking about if they were watching it with their wives, what the reaction was, and why do they keep showing this girl? Like,
right.
God, the hilarious. Like, it's just so fucking funny to me. And thank you, whoever this guy was, or whatever that decision was. Maybe it was made before the game because she was at other games all year. So this wasn't like, oh, hey, she's popped up for this game.
Right.
She's a diehard fan, and they've done this before throughout the playoffs. So, yeah. Is that her?
At
another game?
No, I believe it's the same game potentially, but she goes to a lot of the games, I guess. So
yeah, all of them. She's a diehard fan. So good for her, and good for the University of Miami and everybody involved. Now, sadly, they lost. And they do, Bob, have some footage of her crying after the game as the red confetti is coming down over Indiana. It was my bookie who had it on Instagram, if you want to pull him up. MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinkin' Bros doubles that first deposit up to $1,000. There you go. Is there audio for this? Is she crying? Oh, boy.
I hate it.
Oh, she hates it. She hates it. And we hate when porn stars die or cry.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
Because let's face it, it's like seeing a baby turtle die.
this is the most fucking Miami crowd shot I have
ever
seen
seen in my life. Look at the dude to the left.
Yeah.
I mean,
And right.
no, the guy to the left in particular. That is Miami. If you've been in Miami, spent a lot of time in Miami,
Sure.
which I have over the years. God damn, that guy encapsulates it. I mean, even the fucking fanny pack that he's wearing over. Typically, it's like a shoulder bag like yours. That is a woman's shoulder horn. Like that's, but he wanted to make himself look bigger, so he wore the woman's version of it. And then obviously you got her with no bra on.
Literally
Miami.
the perfect woman. I mean, that, first of all, loves anal. I mean, when I tell you, goes absolutely bonkers nuts for it. Can't live without it. Can't live without it. And then is really, really passionate about college
football,
to the point of crying. I just feel like, is it not?
Oh boy, I don't.
Is it not?
It's.
Is
that,
it not what you guys all?
It's that grand old debate of could you marry a porn star? Could you do it? Could you fucking?
I don't think I'm saying that. What I'm saying is,
I know, but I understand. Like, but with football and the play, it's like, how do you separate the other thing? And because let's face it, you see this girl in the stadium. Let's say she's a normal college student. You look, but you don't really bat an eye at it. Where you're like, okay, cool. But it's because of what we know in our minds and what we've seen for years, including yourself. I was unaware. Like, I'm not. Jesse knows a lot about porn.
Listen, I keep up with everything pop culture.
Sure. And so to know that, which was what every other dude knows as well.
Right.
On top of that, yeah, people are going to watch this and be like, fuck yeah, give me the porn star who does anal and loves college football. Mm-hmm. Now, is she going to ask to be on a yacht fucking 100 days, 150 days out of the year? Probably. Mm-hmm. Is she going to bankrupt you? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Is all your money going to her? Yeah. She's going to talk you out of that.
Sure.
But it's fun for Miami. Miami fans don't have a lot. They don't have a lot of fans at the stadium. So they don't have a lot last night. But I genuinely wonder. Yeah, which we love Michael Irving. You did a show with
100%.
Michael.
He is great.
We love
and he has
Michael
a lot
Irving in real life.
Of natural energy, and I don't know where it comes from, but he is a real fun, good time. So is she. That's Miami, though. I will say,
it is Miami.
Love Miami,
You're right.
And it's perfect. And
Miami.
God bless.
Miami is
and
what
God
we call
bless.
it here
God
on the
bless.
show. Yeah, but Bob, I got to ask you a serious question here.
Yeah.
In production, obviously, your uncle was worldwide famous with Full House, which we just found out about a few months ago
recently,
here. Yeah, very recently. No one, by the way, found an episode with you ever talking about it. So I was correct. I was correct on that. Thank you. Is a cameraman going to get fired or a producer for this? Because now that this has gone viral all day long, it's owned by Disney. Disney is a family-owned fucking network here. So, like, I don't know what, like, genuinely, I don't know. This is the first time I've ever seen cutaways to a porn star throughout the playoffs. Obviously, somebody must have said something before, Bob, but then they didn't care and showed her the national championship.
I mean, maybe. First off, the cameraman can just plead ignorance and be like, I don't know, you always wanted to show hot chicks in the stands. I found a hot chick.
Very true.
I don't know what her fucking job is. He knows what her job is. But
fired on what grounds?
Well, I'll tell you. So I'll share a personal story.
Why are you firing me?
Yeah, I'll share a personal story here, and this is very true. We went to LSU, Alabama. It was at LSU. It was the night game, Dan and I. We knew everybody and their mother was going to be watching this fucking game. And when we got to our seats, there was an entire sorority sitting in front of us, right? Mm-hmm. Now, they looked at us like we were 1,000 years old and were just completely invisible. Now, they're fucking dancing around, shaking their tits. The cameras are right in front of our face. We're in like row 5, right behind the bench. And every time, the cameraman has just panned on us. And I thought to myself, you know, it'd be hilarious. Dan was smoking weed, so he had one of those pens. Mm-hmm. And I go, every time they pan, we're going to be in the background no matter what. And we're going to be on television. I'm going to pop this from my mouth every single time. Mm-hmm. And the cameraman wouldn't show it. And every single time he was like, fuck. Hey, man. And he was like pointing at me, pointing at us. And I was like, oh, what? I don't understand what's going on. Like, why? Right. And he was just like, oh, fuck. They never showed it the entire game. Mm-hmm. So, like, his favorite shots were right there, never showed it the entire game. Okay. Now, with this, they actually did, and then they did it earlier in the playoffs. So, I don't know what the difference is. Or if they were just like, fuck it, everybody knows is in on the joke, and we're just going to pay another porn star, and everybody will have their moments. That will go viral. What do you think?
I'm sure there's a lot of people that maybe didn't know.
You think so?
I think it's possible.
Okay. All right. Because he's one of the most famous ones there is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Bob, what do you think?
I'm not really dialed in on porn stars, to be honest.
I'm not either to the level of, but I know her. The famous ones I know, but as far as what that decision is from a production team, do you ask the question? Do you what is it? What do you think goes on?
I think you maybe low-key show it. They're getting what they wanted, right? A lot of free press.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a shit ton of free press.
I really don't understand. I don't understand.
So is there flashback to this online?
Yes. So everybody, Barstool's got a poll going right now, Barstool Sports, of whether or not the cameraman's going to get fired and all that other shit. The producers risking it all, blah, blah, blah. And
I mean, it's funny
is
to
it a
say
meme
that.
or-
Yeah,
yeah.
it's funny to say
no,
that.
they're genuinely people are genuinely
practice,
asking.
what would be
Oh, this isn't even the first
the
time they've cut to her.
grounds.
No, it's
so,
not.
It's
not.
She
was in the playoffs earlier.
It's funny to say that. It makes it, I think, a bigger deal than it is to be like, somebody getting fired for what?
I have an
For
opposite. I have an
what?
opposite opinion. I think people are starting to lean into socials and controversy to the point where I think they did it on purpose, and they were like, "Yeah, make sure you get a shot of her." That's just my guess. It is. It's my guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, but they're asking the question. I understand why.
She wasn't
Disney
having
is a family-owned
sex
network.
Yeah.
she wasn't having sex in the fucking...
She wasn't doing her job
She
there.
wasn't doing her job. She wasn't showing her tits. I don't actually understand what the fuck you guys
There
are talking about,
was-
except for
Disney.
to make it a bigger deal.
It's not that, but it's just Disney. Disney is family-friendly. They've cut people
What
on the
did she
network
do
for
that
worse.
was not family friendly on there?
Her entire career, but
She
not
wasn't
on.
doing her career.
I
in the
understand that.
stands. I really don't understand.
But to cut away to a porn star in the middle of the championship game it's a risk for whoever did it, or maybe they said, "Go ahead, let's lean in." I don't know, because I've found, and maybe Bob, you found this too. They're starting to let them swear on their shows and shit, and they're treating it like it's an accident, which it isn't. Mm-hmm. And you're like, okay, cool, man. I think we're all in on the bit now. So I just think that's the future of kind of catch up with podcasts and being topical and getting moments to go viral and gaining things and all that other shit. So I think it was a decision that they made before the game. I really do.
Possibly.
And the highest ratings you could get were in that third quarter right there. That's every game, by the way, if it's close. And I think they said that too. All right, let's save this. Let's not show it up front. Let's save it for the back half and then see what happens. And she saves it for the back half. So
Sure. Sure.
And good on her. God bless her, obviously. But it's sad to see her cry. And her team lost, and we've got to move on there. But it was a fun night. Thank you once again for everybody who tuned in. Thank you to my bookie for putting that on last night. And it was great. We had a really great time. The only thing, though, that I do want to talk about that was super weird was, you probably deal with this on Crime Corner, is Byron's order for Jersey Mike's is just fucking obscene.
I
dude.
just give him the phone and let him do it. I don't know what it is.
It's a California order on a Jersey Mike's sub? Who
California
does that?
Club.
California Club.
Little
the
turkey,
fuck is that?
provolone, avocado. It's good.
Oh, you get
Avocado.
on a sandwich?
I'm from California,
Fucking
guys.
disgusting human, dude.
What are we talking about?
It's not
great.
disgusting, but it really just makes the sandwich it really messes up the whole.
It's so smashy and wet and
well, it
fucking
all
gooey.
is just slidey around.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
ride with him on this. That's actually, I don't get that at Jersey Mike's, but that's my favorite sandwich at Thundercloud.
Is it really? Do you get the
Is
avocado?
it a sliced avocado or
No,
a
it's
guacamole?
mashed. It's guac. It's
Oh,
not
that's-
guac, but it's mashed.
But yeah, okay, that's fine.
That's too much.
That's fine. Remember when they used to do slice? That was all the
Yeah, that
all
was,
the
slice was the rage.
And then the top part of your sandwich just slides right off the.
Right. That's that. Yeah.
Right.
And
They
then,
figured it out.
God
They
forbid
figured
you
it
leave
out.
it in a fridge for over 45 minutes. That just seems like a lot.
Yeah, you got to eat it right away.
It's gonna sog
But-
down, dude.
But I like that. It's a good sandwich.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That was a choice.
Let's us not forget your Subway sandwich order.
Oh,
right, guys?
Yeah, I'm not getting tuna, bro.
Tuna
at
and
Subway.
olives.
Tuna and black olives
yeah.
is fucking
Tuna
demented.
and
That's-
black
that's
olives
wild.
is
It was-
serial killer terrorist shit, dude.
Guys, but you know how that happened, right? It was an accident. So I had ordered my good old fashioned tuna sub, and they had accidentally put olives in there, and I didn't know till the first bites, and I was like, "Holy shit, this works!" Was this sandwich for someone else or for me?
Yeah, I just don't.
And then I lived with it after that.
I just don't think you should be throwing stones, I guess is what I'm.
But a
Do you know
black
what I mean?
olive
Like,
isn't
you're
going
in a
to
glass.
mess up a thing.
All right. I mean, let's just
You're in a
pull,
glass
let's
house.
pull the chat, honestly, for this one. More
I
demented
mean,
sandwich order.
what's
More
the
demented
crazier-
avocado or black olives?
And by the way, this is at Subway, a member Subway.
But hey, guys, we didn't have anything else.
The opposite of fresh.
We
I'm
didn't
just
have
saying.
anything else. That was it.
Oh, please.
Beach Hut Deli.
Swear to God.
At that time, Quiznos was way out. Jersey Mike's was all the way around. So
Quiznos can suck my dick. I
Whoa.
hate Quiznos, dude.
we can't go down this road
Quiznos?
again. We've
Quiznos
already
is my
Can't
shit.
do it.
I worked at Quiznos.
we've
you really?
already
Yeah.
been on the map multiple times thinking that there's still a Quiznos in town, remember?
There's not.
We've done this before.
Oh, is there?
I know, and it's like closed down, but it says that it's there, and it's a
It's
mirage.
not. It doesn't
it's a
exist.
Quiznos
Yeah.
mirage.
Yep.
So we can't go down that road again. But in the chat, I mean,
Well, I'll read it. So
in the chat, this is
Bob
Subway,
Saget's
old school
bathtub.
Subway.
Oh my God, that's a great username. Bob Saget's bathtub is saying avocado is so uppity. I agree. There is something with the avocado where you're like,
Okay, but
oh.
that's
You
not.
just
a,
never
that's
had
not
a
an
surfing
insult.
bird
That's
from
not
Beach
an
Hut Deli.
insult.
Oh, Flying
What
Dutchman
we're
is saying Schlotzky's. Schlotzky's is beneath Quiznos.
No, that's not what we're polling, guys.
Gross.
Yeah,
we're
Schlotzky's
saying
is foul.
which
Black olives are
sandwich
disgusting.
Order
Olives ruin
is the more
everything.
demented order. That's
yeah,
all.
Greg was saying this is a pre-coma conversation, which it was. I remember that. What's Big Gay Bob's jersey? What's your Jersey Mike order is what they're asking.
For me, I usually just go turkey and then Mike's Way. Is Mike's Way mayo? No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Well, it depends on the sandwich.
Okay, yeah, I just go turkey and provolone with no lettuce. I go tomatoes, onions, oil and vinegar. I slap some bacon on there sometimes, and the pepper relish. That pepper relish is.
That's a normal one. Yes, it is good. By the way, they sell it in a jar now.
Oh, I buy it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There was 3 dudes behind me on that last order who were checking out with it. I was like, holy shit. So that's become a big thing for them. Good. I love Jersey Mike's. So I'm all in. We can switch it on over to what the actual title of the show is with the Beckhams here.
Yeah, because you don't want to go through the
No, I
chat
already did.
anymore.
I already did. Everybody's against black olives. I understand that. And avocado.
And Subway tuna. Subway
Guys,
tuna
Quote,
and
I
black.
can't even look at Subway tuna from Zombie Robot Sheep.
Thank
Shout out,
you.
man.
Yeah.
So
Are
yeah,
we in
I
kick.com
think
too?
we should.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
on
we
Kick.
should
Is wet
move
sausage
on.
in the chat?
I think we should
he's at
move
work
on.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Ask
think
wet
we
sausage
should
what he
move on.
thinks. I think both of us think we're gross on this. I do understand, though, that not a lot of people like black olives in this life. I understand that.
I think it's more the Subway tuna. I'm
Subway
sorry.
tuna, guys, you have to
I
remember
know,
my
I'm
era.
just-
I did not have any other options than Subway. Like,
There was
I'm
other
sorry.
options at Subway.
Yeah, but I had those. Like, the tuna was fresh. It was right off the boat. I saw them throwing it in like Seattle, where the artists, the
threw it
sandwich
to
artists
each
were,
other, yeah.
Longer.
the sandwich artists were catching it, and it was
It's
just
from
like
the
that's how
fish
fresh
market.
it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically poke.
Yeah.
I never got sick. Knock on wood. I never got sick from it. So yeah, I lived a great life.
Sure.
Made me who I am today.
Sure.
A better person, better human, better father, better husband, better lover. Now,
Well, we'll
speaking
never
of
know.
Subway,
Yep.
Indiana winning last night, their most famous alumni was not there because he was in prison. That's Jared Fogle.
That's right. That's right.
So I hope he was watching from prison, won a lot of money last night.
Yeah.
Although they didn't beat the spread, so maybe not.
Well, so that's the rumor I've heard about Jared in prison is actually he is very good at handicapping games. And
He
that's
is.
how he's been like keeping alive and making money in there.
So they tried to kill him, and it turns out he was pretty good at handicapping college football, basketball, and NFL. And so the tides turned for Jared, and he said he was able to live a normal life in jail because they were trying to kill him at first. So that $5 footlong. I don't know if he avoided that or not, but we'll see. See, he's out in a couple years. Get him on the show. See what he's learned.
We should add that to the board when Bradley Cooper says, I was butt fucked.
Yep. We should. I would love that.
I got fucked in the butt.
I got fucked in the butt.
Or maybe it was butt fucked. I can't, either way, it
I
doesn't
think
matter.
Either way.
he keeps going with it, but I think the first shutdown of the scene is I was butt fucked.
Yeah.
And it's so
Byron, you can make a note of that.
visceral. But anyway,
That's great. But there is turmoil in the Beckham family right now, and Man, I'm fucking chafed over this. Like, it's just everything in today's society. Can you share with the audience while I turn down the heat here?
What is going on?
What happened on the Today Show first? Because that will lead into this and just today's society. We watched it in the morning, kind of as we're getting ready, getting the kids ready, and all that stuff.
Right. So
just share that story.
So I know our audience flips back and forth from Queer Eye to this show and Drinking Bros. So as you know, there's a new Queer Eye cast. They've been together for 10 years, which is insane. But they're ending Queer Eye after 10 years, and they're doing the rounds on like morning shows, all of that. But only 4 of them are there. So they were on the Today Show, or they were on Jenna and the worst pick for her Jenna and Friends that they could have picked, Chanel. So Karamo wasn't there, but they do the whole, look back at the seasons. It's all for the guys sitting there holding hands. And right off the bat, without even talking to the guys, they have to read a statement from Karamo. Hey guys, so good to see you. 10 years, huh? I see there's only 4 of you, so really quick we need to read a statement from Karamo, who says that he has been emotionally and mentally abused for years. He cannot be here today because he needs to protect his... And we're like, what in the fuck? Because he needs to protect his...
Mental health.
And protect himself, and that's what he's whatever. And here's a video from him. And he's, hey guys, hey Hoda, or say, hey Jenna and Chanel, congratulations. I just want to thank the crew. I want to thank the executives. I can't be there today because I am protecting myself. But 10 years, thanks to the fans. Okay, bye. They cut it off. And then these guys have to go into talking about the 10 years and what and how they're looking back. It was interesting. It was crazy. I will say the craziest stuff like that happens on when you're up in the morning watching these mom shows. But I don't know if this leads us in, but it is really about mental health. It is really about protecting yourself. It is really about at all costs, even if you can't do your job, even if you can't show up, even if it means that you stay home alone and you never leave the house. If it's protecting you and your anxiety and all of this, you got to do it. Even if it's selfish, even if it hurts somebody else, as long as you're protecting yourself, it's fine. I guess that kind of leads into the Brooklyn Beckham, and we had to all be reminded of who that was, right?
Yeah, it's the son of David Beckham and Posh Spice.
Right. The son of David Beckham.
Yep, there he is. Good-looking fella.
Good-looking, but not as good-looking.
Well, as his parents, it's impossible.
As your parents.
Yeah.
Both of them, any of them, at any age, at any time. It doesn't matter what you do, bro. You will never be. That's got to be hard.
Yeah.
They have 2 boys, I believe, right? 2 or 3. Anyways, Brooklyn got married to Nicola Peltz, which is a family that is even richer than the Beckhams.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's different money, right? It's not like famous money. It's more like oil money marrying, right? If I'm correct.
Uh-huh.
It's like you are technically the richest. Beckham and, Posh are famously just a bigger entity. So it kind of started around the wedding of when he gets married to this girl.
Did they not like her?
So that was the thing. It was always speculation. It was always kind of like, why is Victoria, not designing her dress? Why are they not at rehearsal dinners? Why are they not, making statements together? All these things where you're just like, this should be, because from all accounts, the Beckhams are a very close family. They seem fucking cool and chill, and they give their kids everything. And I don't know. That may not be true. But so it kind of started there, and it's always been like, what's going on? David and Victoria won't say anything because they're classy as fuck. Mm-hmm. But slowly simmering where people are just saying, like, what is going on? why is there this weird kind of underlying rift between, is it a crazy mother-in-law situation? Like, is Victoria, mother-in-law from hell? Is the daughter crazy? Is the family trying to take Brooklyn from the Beckhams and make him not talk to them? I don't know. But anyways, Brooklyn finally broke his silence. And as a mom of boys, this sucks. It sucks because you just go, what the fuck, man? And the biggest fear is that you get a Meghan Markle, you get a Nicola, and like they completely turn them against you, and they can do. They can do it. They have the vagina. They have all that. They can literally say your mom's a piece of shit. She's always been a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what was she around like when you were younger? I mean, she had to work. Well, trauma.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
So it is possible, and it's a fear, huge fear.
Totally, because we all know friends who are in shitty relationships. They just can't see it. Where you're just like, man, that's the person you're gonna marry. That's the fuck. Like, man, are you that fucking blind or dumb or whatever? In this case, though, I can't figure it out. She's got more money than everybody else. If one of our sons called and said, hey, this is going to be my wife, I'd be like, wow, welcome. Are we watching Christmas Vacation tonight, or what are we doing?
And I think they were. There's a lot more involved just because the Beckhams as well have a name that
He just got
is
knighted.
a brand.
He just got knighted.
Beckham is a brand. So we'll go through the highlights of this, and then we can kind of go through the backstory of it. But
David Beckham is now a knight, by the way.
Yes.
Sir David.
Yes, Sir David.
And Beckham is, like I said, a brand for both Victoria and him, with lots of money and lots of things, businesses behind it. So keep that in mind.
I do. And when I watch, if you look at a picture of the two of these guys together, this girl, her family, the richness of all of it, fits into the brand. So what the fuck did they really have a problem with?
So I think it started.
What's your guess?
It's not really a guess, but I think it started when Victoria and David, I think, had to have a meeting kind of early on of the Beckham name and if she's going to take it, and almost like a prenup for the parents and the business as well as them.
Mm-hmm.
So if she has a Beckham name, again, why would you want it when you have all the whatever? But it is a more recognizable, more sellable name than Peltz, yes?
Yes.
Does anyone know Peltz? Okay.
No.
No, as an anonymous, very wealthy family.
By the way,
Exactly.
it's probably almost better that you're anonymous.
Okay, unless you want to do things that are not anonymous and you want things to make money or be a business or whatever. So if she's marrying in and she's going to take the Beckham name, I think there's actual lawyer type business things that have to be done.
There actually is. Yes, you're correct.
So that was, again, seems standard, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in prenups should be standard as well, but they always cause fucking problems. So I think this is sort of where it started, where they had to have an actual business type meeting with these two kids about what actually is going to happen with the name and who gets, ownership or who can use it or something to that effect. I don't know. It was closed door, but that makes some kind of sense to you, right?
Yeah.
As a business person, like I can't just like what are you guys going to do? We have built this up. So like, you guys good? Like you're not together for so super long. So like she's good, right? She's not going to try and take anything of the Beckham or make something with the Beckham name that we don't approve or have some kind of
control over.
Or that's going to mess
it's
with
about
our
control, yeah.
name. And so that does seem very controlling, right? But it is also just business. And the reason that you are where you are, kid, is because your parents are pretty business savvy and have protected themselves and their image despite lots of controversy and stories and things like this.
So here's where I land on all of this. He's a whiny bitch, and he does not do anything. He's a chef in real life.
Wow, but where?
Exactly.
Right.
YouTube,
probably
I think. It is, yeah.
No, I think it's YouTube, honestly.
Cool. Let's
I
say
think
that
it's like cooking with. I don't know.
Actually, look it up. Is it Cooking with Beckham?
It's something where it's like a YouTube show.
Okay.
It's not a real thing. Or
YouTube can make you a lot more money than for some people, not us, but for some people can make a lot more money than that.
Right, but you've never heard of it, so like it must not be that.
But
big.
I don't follow the Beckhams that much. Like when he. First of all, was playing overseas and all that other stuff. Obviously, I knew who he was, and he was a great player. I didn't really know who he was until he came to L.A. and played for the L.A. Galaxy, and then I went to I got invited to the very first opener of it, and it was so sold out, and it was so fucking crazy. That's when I finally understood how big David Beckham was worldwide, because no one gave a shit about MLS here in this country, right? Yeah. And so I was just like, oh, my God. This is a level of fame that is bananas here. I mean, they were able to build a field that was an hour 15 south of Los Angeles, which is a lot for people to travel down to. And, like, if he's selling that out and it's crazy, I was like, Jesus Christ, then worldwide, this guy must be massive. And for me, when I look at this story and hear this story, and I read his 6-page statement earlier this morning, just shut the fuck up and enjoy being rich, and because you do nothing. You're not ever going to do anything. She's not ever going to do anything. You're just going to be hot, rich, and have fucking kids. So what do you give a shit? Like what do you care enough to throw your parents under the bus and do all this other bullshit? I don't get it.
Right. So he, like I said, finally made a statement, as you do, on Instagram.
Gross.
In an 8-page slide. So obviously, we're not going to go through all of it, but highlights being, I have been silent for years and made every... Oh, he's English. He's got an accent now.
Yeah, he's British.
Was he raised here, though?
Bob, did you find that cooking channel on YouTube?
So anyways, I've been silent for years and made every effort to keep these matters private. Well, no, you haven't. But unfortunately, my parents and their team have continued to go to the press, leaving me with no choice but to speak for myself. He said, I do not want to reconcile with my family. I'm not being controlled, which is what you say when you're for 100% being controlled. I am not being controlled. I am standing up for myself for the first time in my life. And he's quite young, too. I think even when he was getting married, you were like, dude, he was like 21 or something. You're like, yeah, that is kind of when people stand up for themselves.
Sure.
20.
Yeah.
21. Yeah. Like, for the first time in my life. What do we got here, Bob? We can't play it or no?
No, we can play it. It's just YouTube.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so I think this is her, right?
This is him cooking for her. This is on Vogue's YouTube channel, I think. But he does this like all over. He's on multiple channels, like doing.
Does he have his own? Does it all feed back into him?
I don't know, man.
Let's see if he has what it takes, just like personality wise.
This is my lactate pill because Brooklyn gave me everything dairy.
Lactate pill.
Hi Vogue, it's Brooklyn, and today I'm going to be cooking for my fiance Nicola. I'm going to be making a pasta dish in this giant cheese wheel. It's actually the first time I'll be opening the cheese wheel, so hopefully it goes to plan. I'm going to try and impress us today, try and do something cute and romantic.
Nope.
Let's get into it.
He doesn't have it.
It's boring.
He doesn't have it.
It's boring.
Right? He doesn't have it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have what both of his parents have. That's all. And that's hard.
And
That's
Bob,
hard.
I'm looking. I don't think he has his own channel.
I think he just does it on other things.
Yeah.
Let's see
he
them
doesn't have his own channel.
Let's see them eat together.
Let's see him eat together, and let's hear her talk about having to shit her pants because it's dairy.
Really good.
Really good?
Mm-hmm. That
try the
really
broccolini.
good. No, Brooklyn, that is really, really good. Wow.
Promise?
Wait, I want to see this cheese ball.
It weighs 90 pounds.
What?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Like
is that a fact or is that a Brooklyn fact?
Promise you, in between 80 to 90 pounds.
I remember the first thing you cooked for me was.
God, she's perfect.
It was in London.
She really is, though. Like, I get it.
To go grocery shopping.
Same with Meghan Markle.
Only,
like, she's fucking
eggs
Like, you
and
look at her and you're like,
peppers.
all
So
right,
you
I'll
ended
leave
up
my
making
family.
Scrambled eggs, and then you cooked the peppers.
Simple stuff. So we actually met 2 years ago at Halloween.
We met 5 years ago.
Sorry.
Get with it,
Sorry.
Brooklyn.
So we met 5 years ago.
Just two
and we were
duds.
just friends. Like, we hung out sometimes. But we actually started dating 2 years ago. And our first date, it was raining in London, and we were just wandering around the streets really late at night, and we found this random pub, like bar, underground pub, which was really cool. We went and had a few drinks there. We stayed there for a while.
Crazy.
That was, I think, like one of the first.
They were just like walking around in the rain.
Two boring hot dummies.
Yep.
Our favorite
They were
thing
just
is
like
staying in
so
with face
nuts.
masks
Yes, it truly is.
and pajamas.
Yeah.
That's our favorite thing to do.
Oh, you
No.
guys are so
God.
kooky.
Just drinking
Just
water.
a couple of nerds, right?
And that's
I'm
just
hot
broccoli
nerds.
with some shaved cheese on it.
Yeah, it actually looks disgusting. But anyway,
Oh, boy.
for my entire life, my parents have controlled narratives in the press about our family. Good. God damn it.
Yeah,
Good.
you
Or else
should.
you wouldn't have shit. If they didn't control
Yep.
narratives and like move things around and make sure people were looking at the right thing at the right time,
You
would
wouldn't have
not
a life,
be
bro.
able to par cook broccolini and shave some Parmesan cheese on it.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't be able to do this,
No,
dude.
no.
You'd have to work back of house at an actual fucking restaurant.
Yes. And it would be a miserable life. You'd be poor. Sorry.
So a couple things that come out is just like my parents have been tirelessly, endlessly trying to ruin my relationship since before my wedding, and it hasn't stopped. My mom hijacked the first dance with my wife.
Yeah.
Which is,
Hey, I mean, it's at a wedding, fucking A, dude. What do you care? Thank your parents just for your whole entire life in existence. By the way, that's the comment I made earlier about you be poor. It's because you would actually have to work a real job. So poor in comparison to what your parents have splashed on you your entire life of millions of dollars and cars and all that other shit. Because, like, I think when he turned 16, they gave him, like, a Lamborghini or some bullshit. Like, I remember seeing that video.
Yeah.
So just shut the fuck up and enjoy being rich.
I will say, like, okay, so my wife has been consistently disrespected by my family no matter how hard we've tried to come together as one. My mom has repeatedly invited women from my past into our lives in ways that were clearly intended to make us both uncomfortable. Now, possibility can be that Victoria Beckham is like a horrible mother-in-law. That's possible.
Yeah.
Right?
And it does end relationships, for sure. For sure.
It's possible. I could see her being like, this girl is taking you away from us.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't like it.
Yeah.
And they probably tried some shit and it didn't work.
Right.
And it backfired. But I think they probably did try.
Oh, yeah, Bob, so I just sent you a DM on Twitter. Check that. So Beckham was actually on, I believe it was CNBC Squawk Box today, and they asked him about it. You got to scroll through to, I think, the 145 mark and hear his statement on it. But this actually just happened a few hours ago. So apparently the story broke, and he was already booked for this interview, I guess.
I think it was an event, and he didn't. I don't think he responded to it.
Well, he's at Davos, so a lot of people are.
Yeah, but I don't think he even looked the
Rich
way
people are.
of the reporter.
We'll see. Find out.
Oh, okay.
Press play. I haven't seen this.
I've always spoke about, social media and the power of social media, for the good and for the bad. The bad we've talked about with what kids can access these days, and it can be dangerous. But what I've found personally, especially with my kids as well, use it for the right reasons. Yeah. I've been able to use my platform and my following, for UNICEF. And it's been the biggest tool to make people aware of what's going on around the world for children.
Perfect answer.
And I've tried to do the same. I've tried to do the same with my children to educate them. They make mistakes. Children are allowed to make mistakes. That's how they learn. So that's what I try to teach my kids. But, you have to sometimes let them make those mistakes as well.
There you go. Great statement.
Great.
I mean, that's, God damn it. And that's all he wanted. Just, if you're going out in public, man, be fucking cool, dude. Here's the statements we need to make to keep getting richer and richer and richer. Are you cool with that? Or do you really want to work at a fucking real restaurant in the back of the house where you can't make bullshit like this, or you're fired? Sorry. So I just don't get it, man. All these people, and this will go back to the Today Show thing earlier too. My mental health and it's this whole fucking collection of just losery, where you're just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But it
you
leaves
fucking losers.
But I think it does, like, you know, it comes out in the wash, and it leaves you like he's alone writing a statement on his Instagram, and Beckham is on TV, right? And so, like, these 4 dudes, let's just say on Queer Eye, it's like they're doing all the press. They're out there.
Right.
It shows that they are still doing their job, despite not, lashing out, not saying anything disparaging, not saying anything bad, just continuing to do their job. And it just depends on what gets rewarded, right?
Yeah.
So in the past, it was rewarded to be having a problem. And I think now it's a little bit more rewarded to be like, I just want to make sure that you show up. Just show up. Don't say anything fucked up. And, like, do your job. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. And find time in your own life, personal life, not at work, to take care of your mental health, I guess. I don't know. But Beckham right there, even if he is a monster, comes off as kind of a fucking, I don't know, a level-headed dude.
I think
right?
he didn't grow up rich, did he?
Who?
David Beckham?
No.
I think he was a pretty normal guy.
He was, yeah. He built that empire on his own. But even I'm looking at TMZ right now. Like, the headline is this, and this is perfect. David Beckham keeps mouth zipped on family drama. Perfect way to handle that. That statement we just played for you live on television, perfect way to handle
People
that.
are starting to come to my publicity firm, and they're starting to take my advice.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is, don't say shit.
At all.
Let the other person spin out, be crazy, make a video, send a statement via their assistant about how they feel. Let them do that. Not Mel Robbins style. I'm saying let them be crazy, or let them say whatever they want to say, and let them say it loud and however they want to do it. And you do not address it.
Yeah.
It's like leaving someone on red. They're going to fucking lose their mind. Or they're going to be like, all right, that's crazy. Like, okay, sorry.
Yeah. One of the two. But we do have a quick update here on last week's story with Timothy Busfield. Remember, he was the
last time we talked about it, there was a manhunt. So he was obviously turned himself in. But before turning himself in, there's a picture of him right there. He did make a statement saying, he filmed it and said, I am completely innocent of this. This is all bullshit, everything else, blah, 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 blah. And then he turned himself in after releasing this statement online. Now, a former crew member this morning was on that set of The Cleaning Lady, is coming to his defense, slamming the accusations that the director sexually abused 2 child actors, claiming the kid's mother vowed to have his ass. And that's Timothy Busfield's. According to the new documents, Christopher Ford, a veteran Hollywood security guard, says he attended a lunch in Corrales, New Mexico after filming season 3 of The Cleaning Lady, and the mother of the 2 boys was actually present. Ford claims the mom got pissed while discussing whether the kids would return to the show, saying that she would get Timothy Busfield and have his ass if her boys were not brought back for the next season. Ford confirms he personally heard the remark, claims that it was made before any formal complaints or inappropriate conduct had been filed with authorities. And I don't know on this one.
Here, he doesn't seem the type.
No, and neither does his wife.
To what?
He doesn't give me pedophile vibes.
Well, this picture does, but that's
there's some
sweet,
context
obviously.
that's
But
and also he does have previous.
That's true.
But the previous situations are with 16-year-old girls. Now, listen.
Not little boys.
I'm just saying. Now, listen. Pedophile, sure. But it seems like when they have a type, they have a type, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all.
Also, I mean,
all wrong.
Yeah, 100%.
They just seem to go down the same path every time. Either he's just like super adventurous or whatever, but it just feels like that's a huge switch up. But go ahead.
Adventurous was the term you wanted to use there?
I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about.
Okay. You know what this reminds me of? There's a story from, and I'm sure, Ross, you've heard a million stories like this. Or actually, I mean, in my own story with, my uncle hating working with the Olsen twins, working with babies, right? But there was a story from Deadwood. In season 3 of Deadwood, Bullock, Timothy Olyphant's character, has a kid, and the kid comes to town. Kid dies in the middle of the season, and apparently what happened was the mom was such a piece of shit that the creator, David Milch, came into his trailer, and he's like, all right, we're going to kill the kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got to get this bitch off set.
Yeah.
And so what actually happened with these twins, if we're going to go off what he's saying, is they ended up getting fired and replaced with one kid. So it wasn't like just that it ended. I think it was like they didn't really need twins anymore because of the amount that the kid was even on the show.
Right.
It didn't warrant like needing that much
Yeah.
child labor.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think it was we're letting you guys go and we're going to replace you with just one kid, which they did do. Now, that could piss somebody off. Would you do that because the mom is a nightmare?
Yes.
I don't know.
100% you do that.
The Deadwood story?
I would fire
Deadwood
those kids in
story
10 seconds
sounds
if a mom
real.
said that to me. Bob, here's how bad it got for me.
Yeah.
We, and Jesse, you've been a part of these movies, so you can back me up on this. It got so bad for me with trying to hire kids. Either I tried to write them out or we put our own children in them. So our kids have been in, I think, 3 of our movies over the years because I did not want to deal with somebody's parents and all that other shit that comes with it. It's very expensive. You got to hire a tutor, and they've got to have a certain amount of hours pretending to read these fucking books, and then they can be on set, and then you have to cut them after 4 hours.
And then now, even on the cleaning lady, they had an advocate as well that had to be with them all the time from the beginning. It's just kind of like the new laws that are in place.
Well, the intimacy coordinators, all this bullshit.
Child advocate has to be there as well as the teacher, as well as.
But they're all getting paid, Bob. So these intimacy coordinators, the child advocacy, the tutors, all of that.
So that was for
and it's like
two.
$1,800 a day for each of these people. So to hire a kid, I mean, just one, you're looking at $10,000 a day in production just for this one fucking thing, and you're like, God damn. So I had no that story to me checks out. I have no doubt. He was probably like, man, I cannot believe this fucking woman just said this to me. Fire these fucking kids, get them out of here. We'll rewrite them out of the thing, and we're all good. Because they are a nightmare to work with, same as your uncle. Your uncle walked on, yeah, I get it, man. It's a fucking nightmare all the way around.
And I will say this, too. Look, obviously innocent until proven guilty, but in general, an accused pedophile is not someone's word you take very highly, but perhaps one of the few people I would believe even less than an accused pedophile is a stage parent.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is losing their job.
Yeah. They're losing their money. That's their fucking breadwinner right there, the kids.
And it will come out. I think there's going to be a trial, and it all will come out. But the timeline of things being disclosed and dismissed by many entities, including law enforcement saying there's nothing, therapists saying there's nothing here, executives saying there's nothing, it's a nothing, and then it coming out after lots and lots and lots of therapy that it was a tickle. I don't know. So everything will come out in the trial. But it's interesting.
Is this a criminal trial?
Well,
yeah, I mean, the feds were involved. So
okay,
yes.
So that's important too, right? Because that's a higher burden of proof.
It is. Yeah, the feds were involved. Now, New
Not
Mexico.
the feds. It's New Mexico.
Well, there was a manhunt with federal agents.
I think there might have been marshals involved.
Marshals. That's it. Marshals.
He is in custody of local authorities.
Of local authority in New Mexico. So.
In New Mexico, let's face it hasn't been real great for actors on trials.
Yeah, find out who filed the case. Yeah, is it criminal charges or is it? Yeah, I think it is.
I think it is.
but not like to federal level, but in New Mexico, and that's where, I mean, the laws on this stuff is super, super strict too. So
he is pending a pretrial hearing to determine whether he'll remain in custody or not.
Turning himself in was a good move as far as that's concerned, but no charges yet.
No, he's been charged.
With?
Yeah, he's been charged. He's
been charged with contact of a minor and child abuse.
Okay.
I'm sorry, criminal sexual contact of a minor and child abuse.
There you go.
Yeah. So, and he has not taken a plea deal.
Okay.
He wants to fight it.
Okay. All right.
Look, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
And I'll reserve judgment on this one for real. Like, for a security guard on the set to come out and say that and actually hear it and everything else, like, sorry. That's, that's a big deal.
Famously, security guards.
What? Can you get paid?
I don't
Paid
know,
off?
man.
Who knows?
I don't know, man.
Who knows? But we'll see what happens with this.
This is gonna have to play out. This will be interesting.
I mean, this is some of these charges.
This is what?
Or some of these accusations are wild too. So, like in prosecutor's motion for pretrial detention, they argued that Busfield should remain in custody, mentioning another allegation against him. And this was prosecutor said the father of a 16-year-old girl went to law enforcement last week to report alleged abuse from, quote, several years ago. The 16-year-old claimed that during an audition, Busfield kissed her and put his hands down her pants and touched her privates.
And it's just him and her in an audition. He's a high-powered.
No, dude, no. You've got a casting director there. You've got producers. Like,
maybe.
And by the way, if there's any nudity that needs to be shown on camera, there's got to be somebody else in the room when you do it. I brought Alana to that one.
Unless this wasn't a real audition, there's no way that could have happened without other people or being filmed. Every audition is filmed.
Filmed, everything.
I guess unless it was a quote-unquote audition.
Yeah.
Right.
And was it for a theater company or was it for a movie or a show?
I have none of those details yet.
Yeah, because he did have a theater company as well.
And the other thing, by the way,
real great place to do stuff.
The other part about this is you also don't get to keep the tape, the audition tape. So if you're the director or the producers and there is nudity involved or something like that, they keep it there, and then you have a chat with them. You can watch it with them, but you got to make a decision based off of that. So, these rules have been in there for 15 years because that particular movie was 15 years ago. So, like,
yeah, because you for sure can't have just an audition with a 16-year-old, you and them. I don't know.
Yeah,
in a room by yourselves. So.
No.
I don't know what this.
I don't know what world that would be in. So this seems like people who are like, oh, okay, cool. There's one charge now. Great. I'll file another one
and we don't know.
See if we can get some money.
We don't know.
I have no idea.
This is what the justice system is for.
It is, and we'll see what happens.
Look, man, if he's guilty, fucking throw him under the jail.
For sure.
But like, we can't Me Too this shit where it's just like, well, they said he's guilty.
Yes.
I just can't do that fucking shit
no,
about anything.
100%. And I think that's what we kind of said in the beginning. We're like, he's, not turned himself in yet. And these are the things that the people are saying, that the mom is saying, that the kids are saying. That's all we have so far. We don't have any other, witness corroboration,
right.
like literally anything.
I would love to know why he didn't turn himself in right away too, because he might have just been like, all right, I'm going to drive out somewhere and I got to call my lawyer and figure out a lot of fucking things.
That's exactly what you should do.
Right.
He was talking to his lawyer for sure.
Yeah, I will go in, but you need to tell me fucking everything to do first.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So he did.
Yeah. And then he made that video before he turned himself in, and then gave it to Entertainment Tonight's, posted on social media and all that other stuff. So he clearly had
that.
He had a plan in place. Well, unfortunately, you got to get out ahead of this shit, and that's kind of the PR handbook these days. It is.
And especially for a guy like him, he's like an old white guy who people might remember from stuff, but it's like, what? This old white guy? Pedophile. Sure, fuck him. This is a fun story.
Yeah. Hey. I'm actually a lot more than the guy that shook that girl that choked on the hot dog, right?
In Field of Dreams.
In Field of Dreams, not in real life.
Needed to clarify that.
It would be cool, too, if he was just like, man, I have a type. I've got a type.
Well, he's married.
And this ain't it.
Who's he married to? He's married to somebody famous.
Yeah, Little House on the SAG Awards.
Yes. She knows every rule there is with Screen Actors Guild. There's no
Guild.
Guild.
Yep.
Yeah. Guild.
Guild.
So, yeah.
Okay.
It's been a debate of ours for years, but yeah, this one we'll keep an eye on. I don't know. I think I'm a little jaded because I did that series for Hulu with Levin Lakin. I wrote, produced it, and starred in it with her, and it was all the '90s child actors. Every single one you could possibly ever imagine was in this, and the stories they told me about all the fucked up shit either their parents did or people did to them and everything else.
For sure.
It was like, how did you at the end of it, because I'd heard so many fucking crazy negative stories from everybody from Full House to all this shit. And the Full House one was with Jodie Sweetin, and I can tell this story because it's not speaking out of school here, but she was the meal ticket for the fucking family. So yeah, dude, all the money was going through the parents, and I mean, it's all a fucking nightmare.
I mean, my favorite is the chick from iCarly, Jeanette McCurdy, who did a whole play and I think book now called "I'm Glad My Mom is Dead."
Oh my God!
It's not. Yeah.
So it's not tongue in cheek.
No,
it's not tongue in cheek, but it really is like, because this is what I, as a stage mom, like this is what her mom was a stage mom. Like this is what my life was like, and this is who I was trying to impress, and everything I was doing was to like.
Dude, she was getting some wild texts from her mom too, like you're a fucking spoiled brat. You need to send us more money. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
dude, I heard that all the time. And then even with Lakin, after it was over, I go, hey, because we've been friends for years, and I didn't know all this crazy shit. And I was like, how did you turn out of this normal at the end of it? Because she was on Step by Step for 8 fucking seasons, on Friday nights, TGI Friday. She goes, my parents were there every time, everywhere I was. They stashed the money away. I got to see where it was going. They invested it. They bought a house. They did all the things you should do for a kid. And whereas everybody else, it was literally these kids were their fucking parents' meal ticket. Mm-hmm. And it was wild. Because they were paying for everything. And that's why even Shia LaBeouf, he goes over that numerous times of I'm paying for all my dad's shit, my parents' weird shit.
Yeah, but there's also the thing of, these parents quit their jobs and move out to the Oakwoods and live in
that apartment
complex, and just go on auditions and give up, right?
Yeah,
so if the kid is really there's a difference between the kid being like, this is my dream, I want to do this, help me, and you having a cute kid that you're
monetize.
Driving the train. It's pretty tricky.
Because Emma Stone was the former.
Right.
She was like, please, Mom, please, just take me to L.A. I want to act. And the mom was like,
what?
All right.
And after wearing her down, was like, all right, we'll try it for this amount of time, right? And we can't go any more than that.
And she had actually, I've been getting served random young Emma Stone roles lately.
Yeah.
She was just booking stuff for a while. Because she wasn't even famous when she was in Superbad.
No.
But she was in an episode of Malcolm in the Middle. She was on, at least in one episode, maybe more, of Louis C.K.'s HBO show.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. So, Bob, by the way, in real life,
she's
totally 100% completely fucking normal. So, it worked. That's one of the few occasions where it worked. There's a handful of them, but there ain't much. Mm-hmm. Every child star's got something fucked up. The recent one was Todd Bridges. Did you see this? Todd Bridges just got divorced. The dude from A Different Strokes. He was always overdosing on cocaine and all kinds of crazy shit and everything else. And I didn't know he was married to a transvestite. I'm yeah, there it is.
Transvestite? We've gone from tranny to saying the whole thing.
We're going backwards.
We're going backwards to transvestite.
I don't. It's one of those things where it's a dude, right? And so it was served to me on my social media, and the comment section was so fucking hilarious that it was just wow, I wonder why this relationship didn't work. I mean, it was just endless. And they had only been married for 2 years or something, and it was just
is this confirmed, or are you just...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is another child star, though, who, god damn it, man, the rap sheet on this dude is just endless, and he just said it just fucked him up, man. Different Strokes is the biggest show in the world, and...
Right.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll go from one trial to another here. This story we've been doing for years here. It started off as a joke on Drinkin' Bros, murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind. And, he killed those guys, whatever. I did not realize he's still in jail, and the second trial has not started yet. Did you know this?
No.
792 days he's been in jail. The first trial ended in a hung jury. Then the prosecution said he was witness tampering and everything else. This morning, witness tampering charges are dropped after 652 days. While these charges were pending and they were keeping him in jail, they've been fighting for a bail for this guy forever. Now these charges mysteriously get dropped. His lawyers go into court and say, hey, they're purposely pushing this trial to keep this motherfucker in jail. The trial, which I've never heard this in ever, and maybe you can shed some light on this, isn't scheduled until January of 2027? Why would you push a trial out a year after already having one that was a hung jury, 8-9 months ago? You spend another year and a half in prison waiting for the next trial?
I think because nobody cares.
I mean, clearly they care. It was one of the fucking stories here. So, I
know. I just think
he's got money.
These rapper trials. These trials where you can't get a witness because everybody, you know what I mean? Like Tupac documentary, remember? Like no one would talk.
Right.
Because you can't talk.
Sure.
You can't be saying shit. You can't be a witness. You can't whatever.
But they were all free, and this guy isn't.
I'm just saying, it gets a little.
Did I think this guy murdered his people? Yeah, I do. But sorry, they had one trial, couldn't figure it the fuck out. It's 2 years later, and now you're going to push it out another year.
He murdered his what?
His best friends. It was a double murder, and because he had murder on his mind, Jesse, and.
And so he went to their house and murdered them?
No, he murdered them in a car and then dropped them off at a hospital and said that they got killed in a drive-by.
Yeah, I don't... Mm-hmm. A lot of cases go unsolved.
They do.
A lot. Because you just kind of go,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you shoot him? I don't know.
I think so, but that's just he wrote a song literally explaining word for word how he killed them.
Right.
And it became #1 in the world. So
and that is the most interesting part of the trial. When you really get into the nitty-gritty and the evidence, I think it gets pretty boring and unprovable.
I guess.
But anyways, I don't know.
He was doing songs with Kanye and all this other shit before, and this was years ago, before the Nazi Kanye shit, but years ago. Yeah. And I'd forgot how long he was actually in jail. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. When the story popped up this morning, I was like, he's still in fucking jail? Yeah. And the trial's not for another year on top of it? That's wild to me. Now, one that just got solved, which they couldn't figure out, was this Grandmaster chess player who died, and autopsy just came out, and it was fentanyl.
Grandmaster, what is this?
There was a kid who was a chess wizard here. His name is Daniel Narditsky, and you guys had sent this in to me, and you were like, "Hey man, this master chess player died," and it just turned out he was doing fucking drugs, partying and shit. And I would not think a chess player would get down like that, but congratulations.
Oh yeah.
But he died.
Okay.
Is that I just thought it was the calmest sport ever, and you needed to maintain your focus and attention.
No, it drives people insane.
Does it?
Bobby Fischer went nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Really? All right.
Queen's Gambit?
Drug addiction's the whole part of that show.
No shit.
Sport?
Cocaine?
Is it a sport?
You're just all in your head all the time, just constantly doing these insane math equations under it's just,
and you have to be perfect.
Yeah,
even a small percent away from perfection, you will never win anything.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a solved game, so people know 100% what the correct move is at all times.
Place.
So you have to always know what that correct move is. It's
no such
hard.
thing as second place.
Even hearing this makes me want to do cocaine right now. That's crazy.
Yeah. So you got to unwind and I don't know.
Yeah, figure it out.
Yeah.
But I got to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Turned out it was an overdose and everything's normal.
Okay.
So no murder. Nobody murdered the chess player.
Okay.
That would have been fun.
Right. Right. Yeah, that would have been cool if it was like some underground weird chess stuff. But
yeah.
Yeah, didn't see this story for some reason.
Well, no, a listener sent it in, and I was
okay.
he was like, I think he was doing fucking drugs, and I was like, that seems weird to me, like a grandmaster chess player. But then here we are. Like, good for them, dude. I didn't know chess partied like that.
Oh yeah,
we had a chess club in school. I wasn't in it, obviously, but those kids were kind of dorky.
Well, beware. You know what I mean?
That they
beware of the quiet dorky kid. Okay, because they are looking at him because. You know?
Yeah.
They're gonna get out of their cage.
They are gonna get out of their cage.
Get out of their cage eventually, or
Yeah.
Get some kind of.
No, I understand.
Cachet, and then forget it, dude.
Forget it. They're off to the races here. So yeah.
We can't have Matt like becoming some comedy phenom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it.
We got to make sure you can handle it first.
I get it. And then last but not least, the one I want to talk about was Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have been doing all the podcasts, the fun, flirty things, promoting this next Netflix movie.
Yeah.
And they're, with Ben Affleck, it's just so, obviously he's right here, free Ben. They're just smart and cool, and I just wish they'd be smart and cool, like Matt Damon's always been fucking cool, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Ben Affleck, it just seems like he always wanted to be famous and with the relationships and all the other bullshit and everything else that was going on. But I think everybody has reached this point where they realize what they have to do to promote, and it's podcasts and shit. So they're opening up, telling you all the cool stories and all that other shit. On Drinkin Bros the other day, we were talking about them on Rogan. If you listen to that guy, I was shocked that they did Rogan. We also said the same thing about Bradley Cooper, but sorry, if you want to go to the biggest media outlet in the world, it's Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
So you can be as left as you want, but when it comes down to it, if Netflix says you got to go promote the fucking movie and we're going to book you on Rogan, you're going to do it. And their stories are rad, and they are likable once you sit down.
But Rogan is not like a gotcha dude.
He's not.
So like. But he'll talk about whatever you want to talk about.
But
he
Variety
might say something.
and all the Hollywood publications always paint him as that. So it's like, it's endless. Once, twice a week, they'll paint some Rogan fucking shit, of some crazy right conspiracy fucking dude or whatever. And it's like, no, he's able to have normal conversations just like everybody else. Now, one of our favorite shows is Landman. And they were talking about Billy Bob Thornton on the show. And I was unaware that they were friends with Billy Bob Thornton.
Who was?
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Okay.
And they were telling this story. I think we can show it, actually. It was, Bob, I think it popped up on my feed under Barstool Sports. I can't do it justice, so I'm not going to attempt it. But it's so good because you and I love Billy Bob Thornton so much that it's great. Go to their Instagram, and we'll pop it up here. That could be it right there, actually, Bob. Billy Bob Thornton? Is that him in the picture there?
It's Affleck like doing an impression.
There you go. Yep, that's the story.
Okay.
It's so fucking good and funny that I just wanted to share it because I love Billy Bob Thornton. Press play.
And I remember Billy, I guess the Oscars happened after the movie, but before Armageddon came out, I saw him at the premiere, and Billy won the Oscar for Sling Blade.
Yeah.
And so we went after that, and he was like, hey, I saw you got that, you won that Oscar, didn't you? I was like, yeah, so what, they give you like half an Oscar? It was like you only wrote half the picture, right? That's what, no offense.
You got the teeth down perfectly. Oh my God. He doesn't do that a lot.
He's one of the funniest guys. I'll give you half an Oscar for that. That's nice. That's good. That's like a kid's Oscar, right? You get a piece out of it. Participation.
That's a really good impression.
It's great.
It grew on me, but yeah, that's a good impression.
Oh, it's great. And I forgot that they did Armageddon together.
Yeah.
Shit. That's so long ago. I saw it in the theaters once and never saw it again.
Yeah, so they're promoting
The Rip
on
Netflix.
That is big movie, I guess, coming out
That's already out
on Netflix that they made.
Yep.
They talked about on Rogan doing they did sort of like a point system with everyone, crew, everyone. So if it movie makes a certain amount of money, the crew, everyone involved will get bonuses.
Correct. Which I like.
I like it a lot too.
But it forces the actors to go out and do these interviews. So you're going to see them more and more popping up on different things and
doing the interviews to service the movie and not themselves.
Correct.
Right? So like talking about the movie, talking about the business, because no one wants to be the one that like messes up everyone getting a bonus.
Right.
All the way down to like
I really like it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's the first time it was actually structured. And people have done it behind the scenes and they've done it behind the scenes with their production company. But I think it's the first time that it was actually structured with Netflix to have that be the case.
Well, Screen Actors Guild negotiated it in the actors' contracts for SAG, for Screen Actors Guild. So it is in there and it just kicked in this year. So yeah, what are you looking at, 20 days ago?
Yeah, so they, with their production company, because they made this movie, negotiated some kind of structure other than what you're talking about, but some kind of structure.
Oh, a bigger one?
Yeah, within
cool.
their company.
Oh, that's right.
Certain percentage.
Their new company is doing that. Yes. I read about that.
So it's not forced, it's whatever, but they basically are like, look, in order for movies to do well, you need everyone to give a shit. And unfortunately, and fortunately, or whatever it is, in order to get people to give a shit, if they're not just some savant that fucking cares about it so much,
right,
is to make it worth their while for the movie to do really well. And that's just what it is. And so I thought that was really cool.
I did too. And, Bradley Cooper was on right before them talking about, is this thing on? You actually saw it. How was the movie?
I liked it.
It was good? Good. What was cool about it? The trailer looked good.
I think it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So they could have switched the trailer around a little bit, or clips that they put out.
The trailer looked like therapy speak.
Exactly. Like it wasn't. So, maybe they wanted the bar to be pretty low, but Bradley Cooper is making fun of himself and people like that and actors in such a great way in his character. Yeah. And it's just it's a real story. Now, the only thing that's not realistic is like how easy it is for him to get up at the cellar. Like walking in and being like, oh, what is this place? And having them be like, you should go up. Like it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it is like all the like real people from the cellar and comedians and stuff like that. So the only unbelievable thing, but you do need to move the story along. You can't have him working at it for years and doing like open mics everywhere and kill Tony. He had to have it be this pretty easy thing. So if comedians are watching or anybody that's tried it would be like, that's not how that worked. But everything else, it's just a story about a relationship, a marriage, and what two people have to do to maybe find their way back to each other. Peyton Manning's in it. He's great.
Is he normal? Is he Peyton Manning?
No, he's normal. He's playing like an ex-boyfriend.
Really?
Like kind of. But yeah.
That's cool.
He's got a small part. He did it exactly right.
That's awesome.
Because he's Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I know.
And he just did it exactly right.
He's fucking cool, too, in real life.
Laura Dern's amazing. It was a little bit of a masturbation piece for Bradley and Will Arnett, but Will surprised me.
Okay.
He surprised me.
All right.
And, I think it was good.
Good. I don't...
It's a
I don't root for a downfall of anything, so yeah.
It is weird that they didn't put it on streaming, but, it's not
Did it feel like a streaming movie?
It's not a go to the theater movie, but at the same time, like, I don't really watch a lot of streaming movies, to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't know people that really sit down for it. So, yeah.
Yeah, the content's getting shorter and shorter, and depending upon actually Matt Damon talks about it in that interview on Rogan, where he said that they made him, for Netflix, repeat the plot in the first act like 4 to 5 different times for the audience. Because Netflix said that the audience who's watching at home, watching streaming, is on their phone.
Right.
So he goes, dude, you've got to keep reminding people what the storyline's about to keep them invested for all the way through, and he was talked about the challenges of that and like writing it in, and I was like, it makes sense. It sucks that you have to do that now, but they've got everything so dialed in over there as far as algorithm and all that other shit that it's not surprising these days. So, yeah, it's pretty fucking fascinating. All right, who do you got on Crime Corner tomorrow, Jabes?
We have the Rose Petal Murders.
All right.
Or Rose Petal Murder.
Okay.
This is a story of an unlikely killer, and for once, it might not be the husband, or is it?
Oh.
Rose petals kind of scattered at the scene, throwing off all
scant.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I like it.
And the killer is someone that you wouldn't even think was involved.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Now, as always, you can watch the show in advance on Patreon, ad-free. And then it comes out a week later on video Spotify with your Spotify deal. Congratulations on that. And download. It's awesome, man. You guys are kicking ass, and it's great. Rate the show, though. You need to bump up the ratings on there.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I know, because I'm the one who sits in these meetings, so it's like, all the advertisers fucking care about. So rate this show a 5-star and leave a quick review.
I mean,
on
we
iTunes.
ask every show, what more do I need to do?
You gotta fucking, give out something, or who knows?
Oh,
Who
okay.
knows?
Give out something.
Yeah, socks on the internet, like after a run or whatever people are into.
Sure. We'll give something out.
Yeah, but some of Coop's sperm, who knows? All right. But
Some of Coop's what?
Sperm, maybe? I don't like
sperm.
Yeah, give them some DNA.
There are some ladies, some moms that out there.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Give actual
that might
DNA
actually work
to them, so that way they feel a part of the crime.
I'll have to run it by Coop. That's a pretty big ask of an employee.
Yeah, no, he said right away. Literally in 2 seconds, he said he'd do it. Yeah, so he's good.
Yeah, didn't even. He's like, don't even know what it is. I'll do it.
Absolutely.
Whatever it is, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Love to hear it and love to see it.
Same.
Yep.
But yeah, rate this show on iTunes 5-star and leave a quick review, and then head on over to Spotify. It's just a 5-star, and you can walk away. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables, and Ross Patterson, this is the Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.